North Korea, officially known as the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, stands as a unique enigma on the global stage. This isolated nation is characterized by its distinct political structure, tightly controlled economy, and a society that largely exists under the watchful gaze of its government. The vivid contrast between North Korea and the rest of the world is startling, as the country is often portrayed through lenses of mistrust and secrecy, leading many to wonder about the lives of its people and the landscape they inhabit. The landscape of North Korea is as diverse as its political ideology, featuring sprawling mountains, fertile plains, and a temperate climate that varies across seasons. The capital city, Pyongyang, is a testament to the regime's ambitions, showcasing grandiose monuments and wide boulevards, often filled with parades and displays of military might. Yet beyond the capital lies a different reality, where rural areas can appear stark and underdeveloped. This contrast raises questions about resource distribution and the experiences of citizens who live far from the spotlight. Cultural life in North Korea is heavily influenced by Juche, the state ideology that emphasizes self-reliance and the glorification of the leadership. Art, music, and literature are all employed as tools of propaganda, designed to instill loyalty to the regime. The country celebrates national holidays with fervor, highlighted by massive displays of choreography and song that convey patriotism. In this tightly controlled environment, expressions of dissent are rare, as citizens navigate their daily lives within the confines of strict societal norms and expectations. Despite its challenges, glimpses of humanity persist within this tightly regulated society. The resilience of the North Korean people is evident, as families gather to share meals, children engage in play, and local festivals foster a sense of community. However, reports of human rights violations and constraints on freedom continue to mar the nation's image, sparking international discourse about its future. Outside influences remain limited, though recent developments hint at a gradual shift, with technology and information slowly infiltrating the borders. As we explore North Korea, we uncover layers of complexity that challenge preconceived notions. It is a nation caught between its historical ties and contemporary pressures, where the human experience unfolds daily, hidden from the outside world. Understanding this complex tapestry is essential in addressing the multifaceted dynamics that define the country today, paving the way for informed discussions about its people, culture, and future. Pyongyang, the capital of North Korea, is a city that stands as a testament to the nation's historical and political ambitions, sprawled along the banks of the Taedong River. This metropolis is a blend of monumental architecture and intricate symbolism, much of which reflects the ideological principles of its ruling regime. The skyline is punctuated by grand structures such as the iconic Arch of Triumph, which commemorates Korean resistance against Japanese colonial rule, and the imposing Kim Il-sung Square, often used for mass gatherings and parades, showcasing the government's power and control. As one traverses the streets of Pyongyang, the atmosphere feels surreal with its blend of modernity and controlled traditionalism. Wide boulevards stand devoid of the hustle and bustle typical of major urban centers, giving the city an almost eerie calmness. The absence of advertising, intensified public relations measures, and strict regulations regarding movement create a carefully curated environment. Resplendent monuments depicting revolutionary heroes loom at every corner, embodying the spirit of unwavering loyalty to the regime and its ideology, which permeates the lives of its citizens. In addition to its significant political undertones, Pyongyang offers a glimpse into the cultural fabric of North Korea. The city houses several museums, including the Korean War Museum, exhibiting artifacts from the nation's past conflicts with the United States. The Mangyongdae Children's Palace stands as a center for artistic education, cultivating young talents in music, dance, and martial arts. Parked along the city's lush landscapes, the Juche Tower symbolizes the country's self-reliance philosophy and offers visitors an expansive view of the capital, allowing them to appreciate the vastness of the surrounding landscapes and the meticulous layout of the city. Yet amid the splendor and strict control, Pyongyang holds an air of mystery. Access to the city is tightly regulated, with tourists usually only able to explore under the watchful eyes of official guides. This curated experience unveils a world that is often misunderstood outside its borders, revealing layers of culture and identity that thrive despite external perceptions. The rhythm of life pulsates in synchronized parades, traditional performances, and festivals, reflecting an enduring legacy built upon pride and resilience amidst adversity. In summary, Pyongyang is more than just the capital of North Korea. It is a symbol of the country's journey, an architectural wonder that embodies the nation's struggles and triumphs. Intriguing yet complex, it beckons the curious to delve deeper into its narratives, encapsulating a rich tapestry of history waiting to be understood. As such, Pyongyang remains a fascinating destination for those who dare to explore its unique charm and inherent contradictions. North Korea's geography significantly influences its weather patterns, making it a land of contrasts. Nestled between the Korean Peninsula's mountains and the expansive Yellow Sea, this nation experiences a distinct range of weather phenomena throughout the year. Central and northern regions, characterized by rugged terrains, witness harsh winters, while the coastal regions, with milder temperatures, present a striking difference in climate. Winter in North Korea, spanning from December to February, is severe and prolonged, especially in the northern areas. Snow blankets the ground, transforming the landscape into a serene white expanse. The biting cold, often accompanied by strong winds, can lead to temperatures dipping below freezing. It's a time when the sun rarely shines, shrouded in thick gray clouds, breathing life into a chilling stillness. Spring from March to May brings a refreshing breath of change. The melting snow gives way to budding flora, painting the countryside in vibrant hues. Temperatures slowly rise, offering a respite from winter's grip. However, this season also welcomes the unpredictability of weather. Sudden spells of rain may occur, nourishing the earth, making way for rice planting, an essential part of North Korea's agriculture. As summer approaches, the landscape turns lush and verdant. The months of June through August are marked by a temperate climate, but can also bring about the heavy rainfall associated with the monsoon season. Torrential downpours can lead to localized flooding, challenging the resilience of communities. Yet this time is crucial for agriculture, where fields thrive in the warm sun and crops flourish. The transition into autumn, from September to November, portrays a breathtaking transformation. Foliage shimmers in brilliant reddish-brown and golden tones, creating a picturesque view. The weather cools steadily, providing a comfortable climate for outdoor activities. As the harvesting season arrives, the fields resonate with the sounds of diligent farmers collecting their bountiful crops under a backdrop of azure skies. In conclusion, North Korea's weather is intricately woven into the fabric of its culture and daily life. Each season brings unique challenges and beautiful landscapes, shaping the activities and traditions of its people. Understanding the climate here is vital not just for weather enthusiasts, but also for grasping the rhythm of life that pulses through this intriguing country. North Korea's economy stands as one of the most secretive and controlled systems in the world. Operating under a strict state-centric model, the country's economic framework is deeply influenced by its history, geopolitical standing, and adherence to the principles of yushe, or self-reliance. With limited engagement in the global market, North Korea exemplifies a unique case of an economy that thrives under significant isolation and control. The foundation of North Korea's economy is primarily based on heavy industries, agriculture, and mining. The government directly controls most of the industries, focusing on sectors deemed essential for national security and self-sufficiency. Key industries include steel production, coal mining, and machinery manufacturing, which play vital roles in sustaining the economy. Despite aspirations for agricultural productivity, the sector struggles due to outdated practices, harsh climatic conditions, and a lack of modern technology, resulting in chronic food shortages that plague the population. International sanctions imposed due to North Korea's nuclear ambitions have compounded economic woes. These sanctions limit trade opportunities and access to essential goods, creating a continuous cycle of economic hardship. In response, North Korea has adapted by fostering informal markets, known as jangmadang, where citizens trade goods and services outside state control. These markets have become crucial lifelines, allowing people to circumvent government restrictions and meet their basic needs, demonstrating an evolving aspect of the economy that relies on ingenuity and resilience. The government's grip on the economy extends to currency and monetary policy, where the state issues its own currency with limited convertibility outside its borders. Attempts to reform the currency system have often led to rampant inflation and economic instability, further eroding public trust. The focus on military spending over consumer goods has created a stark divide within the economy, prioritizing defense while neglecting the welfare of the general population. However, recent years have seen hints of gradual economic reforms, as the leadership acknowledges the need for development. Engaging selectively with foreign economies, particularly China, has opened avenues for a slow transformation. This cautious approach to reform reflects a recognition of the necessity for economic revitalization, while maintaining the regime's ideological integrity. Ultimately, North Korea's economy is marked by its complexities and contradictions, where state control clashes with the inherent human instinct for survival and adaptation, painting a vivid picture of a nation navigating its economic realities with remarkable resourcefulness.